It's VLT time. Hey everyone, welcome back to Obscure Cola. Today we're going to look at a Hong Kong specialty. This is VLT. VLT as in Vita lemon tea. It is a lemon tea drink. It is actually non-carbonated. And Vita, if you're not familiar, is the Vita in Vita soy. So that's actually the company name. They make soy drinks and stuff, mostly in these kind of little Tetra Paks. It is a Hong Kong company and they do export globally. They're actually pretty big in China now as well. So if you ever go to like an Asian mall, even in the US, they sell this kind of stuff, exported from Asia, I guess, into the US. I don't know if maybe they make them locally too. But anyway, so that's how I knew them. And then when I moved here, I noticed that beyond just the soy drinks, they actually have a lot of other stuff. And they've got tea-based drinks. They've got, this case, lemon tea. They've got milk tea. And now they just have all kinds of other stuff as well. They don't go into carbonated drinks as near as I can remember, but I could be wrong on that. But anyway, this is still the flagship. VLT, so cool that it even got its own abbreviation, I guess. But I've had a lot of people watching my China channel ask me to do a review of this, and like normally I wouldn't consider it a specialty drink, so I kind of never thought about doing it, but I do actually mention it on this channel quite a bit because I use it as a baseline, kind of in a bad way, of what something with high sugar is. I did one last night that was like 14, which I think is probably the highest I've done to date. My VLT, which I normally drink in Hong Kong with the lemon tea, is pretty sweet, and that's usually like 13 point something. So believe it or not, for a while I actually stopped drinking soda, like carbonated drinks. I stopped drinking Coke and I switched to Sprite for a while, and then I stopped drinking that, and I thought, okay, I'll try to be more healthy, but I still got to get my caffeine fix, so maybe I'll switch to drinking lemon tea instead, which is actually worse for you in many ways. First of all, I think there's more acidic stuff in here than there is in cola, and then on top of that, there's actually way more sugar. So once I started paying attention to the sugar level, I'm like, actually, I should stop drinking this and switch back to sodas. So anyway, the reason why is because the actual sugar content on here, at least on this one, is a whopping 13.0 grams of sugar per 100 milliliters. And this is, of course, a 500 milliliter bottle, so you can do the math. That's like 65 grams of sugar in one bottle. That's, how many tablespoons is that? That's a lot. So, so yeah, believe it or not, that's actually like 30% higher than a Coke. A Coke in Hong Kong is something like 10.6, and this is 13. And not to make things even weirder, but this is actually even worse. And why is that? This should be hypothetically the same drink. I mean, it's basically, it is the same drink, but somehow the nutritional information on here makes it somehow even worse. Maybe they were tested on different days, maybe because it's a smaller thing, they rounded differently. But this one is listed as, believe it or not, 13.6 grams of sugar per 100 milliliters. So yeah, I don't know how that works out. It's also more calories per 100 milliliters. So somehow the math is off on these guys. But anyway, no matter what, it's pretty sweet. That's kind of normal. Even if you go to like a restaurant, and lemon tea is kind of a popular drink in like cha san ting Hong Kong style restaurants, you actually have to ask for like low sugar because they just dump a bunch of like corn syrup in there. So anyway, enough talking. Let's open it up and give it a try. So yeah, no carbonation. What color is it? Yeah, it looks like tea. It's kind of dark. It looks like what you get in like a cha san ting, basically off-color tea. Yeah, it smells like an iced tea, basically. Maybe a little bit of lemon on top. It does taste good. I do like it. It is pretty sweet though. It is super sweet. So my wife, who's actually Japanese people don't like things as sweet as Americans. She just like can't stand this stuff. sometimes in the summer, like we used to go walking with our baby in the stroller, and I would get really thirsty. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go buy something from the vending machine, and I get this, and she, of course, every time would take a swig. She's like, I'm thirsty, give me some of that. And then every time she'd be like, God damn it, that's way too sweet. I can't stand that stuff. And yet she would still want to drink it because she's thirsty. And so it got to the point where I was like, okay, fine. I'll buy something less sweet. I'll buy a Coke just so that you can drink it, or I'll buy something different for you. I'll buy her like a Pocari Sweat, and I'll enjoy this one. But it is pretty damn sweet. Okay, so I have to give my final verdict. I don't know what to say other than, yeah, of course, obviously I like it. The taste. I don't like the fact that it has so much sugar. And what the F, I don't get the fact that the nutritional information is different between these two. That's my final verdict. What the F. Okay, that's it for today. See you guys next time here on Obscure Cola. My family's actually back, or they will be by the time this video comes out. So that's good news, and I hope to be putting out videos on a more regular basis soon. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye.
佢一出現，邊個都要俾面。維他檸檬茶。
Welcome back to Obscure Cola. Today we're going to try Coca-Cola Apple. I'm here with my son in Japan. Just got this at a Family Mart today. Apparently Coca-Cola...